Do you think the Republican Party has lost its way?
Oh, have some people lost their way? Yes. Are others filled with a vision for the future? Absolutely. I mean, I think we got, 12 people or more that would like to be president that are thinking of running in 2024. If President Trump continues in his campaign, I'm not sure any one of them can make it through and beat him. I think he's got such a strong base of, 30 or 40% of the Republican voters, or maybe more. It's going to be hard to knock him off as our nominee. If he became a nominee, I think he loses again. And
would you support him if he's the nominee?
Absolutely not. And I mean, I get asked that. Look, I voted to remove him from office twice, so.
I knew what your answer was going to be, but I had to ask.
But the answer is, and it's not just because he loses. I mean, that's my reason that I offer to other people who are big fans of his, but it's also he's simply not a person who ought to have the reins of the government of the United States. I remember Bob Gates, former Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense. I heard him speak at the Center for International Studies and Strategic and International Studies, and he was asked, what's the number one quality? You've seen a number of presidents. What's the number one quality you would think is critical for a president of the United States? And he said, that's to recognize that you're not the smartest person in the room and to be willing to listen to others. And that's not one of the qualities President Trump has in abundance. And I hope that we find someone in my party who has those qualities and other qualities to lead America to a better future, to deal with China, to deal with the debt we have, and to deal with climate change. Look, for me and for a number of my colleagues, I mean, I got asked by one of my colleagues, are you sure this is not just happening on its own? The Earth has been hotter in the past. This is just happening on its own. And I say, I hope we're causing it, because that's the only way we have any hope of stopping it. And so let's take every action we can that makes sense, that has the prospect of reducing the impact of climate change. But I want to do that in a way that's smart and that'll actually make a difference globally, not just something that'll make us feel good like putting cans in a recycle bin that we know are not going to be recycled.